Good morning, Americans. This is your favorite alien and Santa Baba here on the morning of Tuesday, January 5th, 2021. And this is an open message to you, Americans, from your favorite alien. I've been here over 50 years, almost 51 years, or 52 years now. And I understand your society. You're like my ancestors were before they blew their planet up. And they never learned a thing. They always thought they were advanced, just like you thought you were advanced. You're not. You're just a bunch of cavemen with technology, which makes you dangerous. And I don't mean to put you down. This is not to put you down. This is the way it is. And I'm saying it honest truth here. And this is how I'm going to back up my words. Your level of social structure is the same as it was during the Sumerians. It hasn't changed a bit. You still connive, you still kill, you still use people to get your ends. And the needs of the one outweigh the needs of the many, as your famous Leonard Nimoy Spock used to say. And that's the way you are. You never looked at the other ones. The needs of the one shouldn't outweigh the needs of the many or the few. We learned that the hard way in my civilization. 14 billion of us didn't learn it. They blew themselves up. And I imagine that's going to happen to you, except that the Musha are going to take care of that. They're going to destroy you. They leave about 1.5 million here, but then they're going to make the planet so uninhabitable that your race will be extinct. And like I said, July 22nd, 2065. The United States won't be there because they'll be long gone. They didn't learn their lesson. And here is for you Americans. Today, you got an election here in Georgia. And whoever wins, you still lose. Like I said, whoever won between Trump and Biden still lose. And look at what you're doing with your virus. All the other viruses that came before this, you don't have a cure for. Tuberculosis, yellow fever, malaria, smallpox. Yeah. You have vaccines for them, and you mitigate for them. That's why they're almost virtually non-existent in your territory. They are around the planet. There's people with smallpox on this planet. There's people with malaria. There's people with yellow fever and tuberculosis. Just because they're not here doesn't mean they're not there. And the only reason they're not here is because you have mitigating issues that you do for them, and it costs money. With this virus, you guys are acting like the guy from the Liberty commercials. You know that bird that sticks his head in the sand? Limu emu, right? That's what you Americans are. Limu emu. That's what I would call you. Because the only way to mitigate this virus is what you did in Panama during the 1900s. You had to get rid of the mosquitoes. You didn't have a vaccine for yellow fever, and that came along 35 years later. So, a doctor decided to do what he did. He used some methods that were unorthodox and by today's standards dangerous. DDT cost a lot of people's deaths. But you can't blame him because he had the technology at hand at the time. Okay? And he didn't bother to check out DDT. That was the problem. This is the way of thinking. You don't check out things before you put them out there. And when you do trials here, like for your vaccines, 25,000, 25,000, or 30,000, 30,000, that's not a good sample. Because you got the law of unintended consequences, and you got the 2% damages that you don't account for. And plus, the virus over here has mutated a lot since last year. And now you're seeing variants coming in all over the world. You got South Africa, you got UK, you got the United States, and other countries that probably it's there, but they don't know it yet. The problem is it's going through the atmosphere. It's not coming from people flying in or flying out and giving it to other people. It's coming from the atmosphere. It's going to cost a little money to get your atmosphere back to normal. And not only will you eliminate or mitigate COVID 19, but you would also mitigate other viruses, the flu, measles, that are in the atmosphere that you don't know about because you never bothered to check. So, see, this is what I'm saying. You're a caveman mentality society with dangerous technology. That's why an extraterrestrial race that's advanced would not touch you with a 10-foot pole or even a 39.5-foot pole because you guys are the Grinch. And why would they want to deal with the Grinch? Really? This is your favorite alien in Santa Bubba asking you so called scientists, give me a call. I've sent you messages and you never responded to me. I've asked you, what questions would you ask an alien? I haven't heard any questions there. And do you consider yourselves advanced? I haven't heard an answer yet. But to me, you're a caveman with dangerous technology. Good day.